yet again, we are working on the John Deere. So the issue we're having is I release the brake, I push the brake in, push this in, release the brake pedal, and then let this go. And this is just coming right back out. So if you hit the brake, it locks the brake in place. So something is broken. So I've gone and taken off the loader arms, so I have easier access to get to. I'm guessing there's a spring that should connect back here that goes to here. But I don't have any information on this because this is an aftermarket, not an aftermarket, but a replacement brake lock. So I'm going to run up to the dealer and see if they can find what part I'm missing. It is kind of weird looking at the tractor without the loader arms on, because there's only been one other time that I've seen this tractor without the loader arms on, because 99% of the time we need the loader arms, so we don't take it off. But it's actually really easy to take it off, so it's like a 5-minute job. So maybe I'll start taking it off more often. Yeah, probably not. It's gonna stay on. All right, let's go get hopefully go get the part. Hopefully the spring that I need is in. But after looking at this a bit more, to actually be able to get to the components, I need to remove these hoses so I actually have room. And of course that's right in the way. That's loose. All right, cool. So far I haven't been squirted with high pressure hydraulic fluid, so that's a bonus. I did number these, so I got 1, 2, 3, so it'll go back in order from 1 to 3. And I'll get these out of the way, and I'll probably just zip tie them up out of the way. I'm gonna get covered in hydraulic fluid. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I've got those kind of zip tied up out of the way, at least for temporary. I'm not entirely sure what part goes where to make this thing work like it's supposed to. Unless it's supposed to hook onto that spring there, and that holds it in place. I don't actually know how much of this you're going to be able to see, because my head's probably going to be in the way. But I'm going to do two things. One is I'm going to swap out this spring, and two, I'm going to attempt to switch this spring. You can't see it, but there is a spring here. I'm going to attempt to flip it over in case that is the spring that actually somehow holds that in place when you push it in. Off now. Try and have it so my head's not in the way the entire time. Okay. Let's go fish this thing out. Cool, got it. So if you can see, this is pretty worn here, and I almost wonder if this is what it's meant to do, because there's a little, let's see if you can see it right in there. It's pretty dark, but there's that little nubbin sticking out there. I almost wonder if that's what it's meant to do, is to catch on that. So if I flip this over so it's facing the other way, that might work. And in that case, I will return this because I don't need it. If this doesn't work, flipping this over, I will try and replace that spring. I just don't think it's going to be that easy. Although, getting it off might not be too bad. Getting the new one back on, almost impossible. All right, let's try and... All right, brute strength, hate, and anger. That's what we're going to get it on with. Oh, well, you know, that was actually, that wasn't that bad, actually. All right, let's test this. See if that... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And the good news is, flipping that spring around fixed it. It actually holds it in place. So that's what that spring does. It holds it in place. So when you pull the brake back, you set the brake, it locks in place with the little teeth on here. That little ratchet locks in place. And then as you push the brake down, you push that in, and that spring holds that brake in place. So I'm going to keep this spring, but I am also going to order that other spring, so if the parking brake starts to do that again, instead of trying to flip it over, because at that point it'll have probably broken or just be worn out, I will in turn just replace it. But it's been on there since 2016, I want to say, so it's made it a good few years. All right, let's get these lines all back and connected. Just get them reconnected and then tighten them all down once they're all sort of in place. Ooga dooga. I am the Ooga Dooga machine. Alright, sweet. Repair's done. Like I said in the last repair video, something else is gonna break. It didn't break, it just kind of wore out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. My name's Josh. This is Life of a Camp Ranger. Thought I was done with that outro. Doesn't sound bad. I don't know.